Hi there, my name is Allison Tripp. I am your child's Algebra 1 teacher this semester. We are in Accelerated Algebra 1, which means that most likely your child had Algebra 1 um, last year in 8th grade. So a lot of this will be probably a review or just making sure that we have a really strong foundation for algebra moving forward for other math classes. I've taught at Lutheran High since January 2012. I've been teaching algebra for most of those years. I've taught a few different classes throughout my time at Lutheran High, but um, mainly algebra. That's where we're at this semester. I'm also the technology integration coordinator, which means that I kind of handle some in-house technology issues when things come up with iPads or with Canvas specifically, Wi-Fi issues and things like that. So that's the other half of my job. So I teach 2 blocks of algebra and I am free for 2 blocks to deal with technology types of things. I am going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see the syllabus and we'll talk about that. And then that will be all we'll talk about for today. So let me share this. Okay. So you can see here, I'm in Canvas right now. Your student can see the course syllabus here on the side where it says syllabus. So I won't read this whole thing to you, just gonna kind of do some highlights. So first of all, a final exam is required at the end of the semester. All core classes require a final exam. So algebra is a core class, so they will need a final exam at the end of the semester. You can see here a course outline. We'll do definitely cover 1 through 8, potentially get into 9 and 10 depending on how we flow through and if we have any online weeks or anything like that. So that's kind of the tentative plan. The students are given some PDF packets for the math curriculum for Algebra 1. So much of that is either distributed to them in paper copies or can be distributed to them online via Canvas as well. Students do need a stylus if they want to do any of that on their iPad. They also need just a small 4-function calculator for tests. So they do not need a graphing calculator, but if they have one, that's great. But it is not required. Some things I want to point out here in the classroom management. Anytime a student is absent, it's really helpful if they contact me via Canvas messaging or email, and I can try to keep them caught up. They're responsible for anything they miss the day that they're absent, just like any other class. Assignments and notes are going to be required every single day. But I grade homework and notes on completion. So incomplete notes will get less than 10 points. Complete notes and homework will get 10 points for the day. The way that I do late grades is that I will accept homework up until the completion of a unit, which you can see there in item G where it says late work. So once we've taken a unit test for any particular unit, I will no longer accept homework from that unit. So assignments will be closed after the day of the test. So no late work after the day of the test. Course evaluation here. You can see 20% of their grade is on the homework and notes category, or if I give any pop quizzes. 60% of their grade is unit tests, and then the last 20% of their grade is that final exam. So the test retake policy that I have is that students can retake a test if they earn below a 70% on any given unit test. The reason that I have that kind of limit set at a 70 is because in our math pattern or path, any student has to earn a 70 or better before they can move on to the next class. So any student who earns below a 70% in the course overall at the end of the semester will have to retake algebra. So I feel that it is fair if they get below a 70 that they can retake a unit test if they have earned below that 70. So the way that I do the scoring for retakes, they'll only complete points that they originally missed, problems that they originally missed, and they'll can only earn up to half the points back. So I have a little example here. A student misses 30 points on a 65-point test. That student would have an opportunity to retake because she would have gotten a 56% at that point. Um, After she retakes the test, I grade only the ones that she missed originally, and she can receive up to 15 points back because she originally missed 30. So I will only give back one up to half the points. There's no way for a student to earn 100% on a test when they're doing a retake. And then just kind of another note here, I'm not going to do any retakes during the final week of the semester. So likely that means that a student cannot retake the last unit test that we complete. So just kind of give students a heads up about that. You can contact me via email at trip@lhssc.org or by phone. The best way to contact me is through my cell phone at 636-288-6487. And I'm happy to answer any further questions. I'm also going to include a link for you guys to fill out to share information with me. Not required, but just something that if we were in person, that I would ask you guys if you had any questions or things to share. And since I'm just sharing with you, I'm giving you guys an opportunity to share with me as well. So in the email that you received here, I will also have a link for a Google form to fill out if you guys would like to share any information with me regarding how I can contact you or any other information you might want to share with me about your student. So that is all that I have for you guys for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to meet you guys in person very soon. Thanks.